Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Digging in, Nicholas Goldman. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. Now a bluff to second as he wheels and fires to third instead. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Adams has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Had the green light. 3-1. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The right fielder, number 30. Michael.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Martinez is over and he tucks it away for the second out. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. In now, Wilmer Flores. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That misses. 1-2. 2 out, bases loaded. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Alex Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Alex Gordon.
Good out in front there is Gordon, and this one's hit on the ground to second. 1 away. Digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down, but a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there, feel good about your pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Marcell Ozuna becomes out number 2 this inning. Jose Martinez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And a split finger pitch runs in on him, and that'll back him off the plate. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And this ball's right past him at first base, and he's safe. Here's Matt Adams now. He takes his. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. So stepping in, Greg Bird. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Greg Bird.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Devin Mesoraco is on deck. Big rip at the 3-0 sinker, but he didn't get it. 3-1. Fouled back. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Standing in, Devin Mesoraco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. This ball will be chopped foul. Pitch on the way. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting ninth.
At the plate, Nate Eovaldi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Grounded to first. And he is out on the tag. Here's Brian Dozier now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Dozier.
Cut fastball inside, ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Paul Dejan. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double. Digging in, Logan Forsythe. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and just kept running away.
And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swinging bunt to the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Lagares. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Juan Lagares.
Lifted into center field. Ozuna is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Goldman. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. He drew a walk his first time up. Hot shot down the line. Scooped up on the backhand. On to second for the force out in the side. Ready now, Miles Mikolas. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Miles Mikolas.
Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Into the box now, Alex Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Marcell Ozuna is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1 from the belt. Kicks and deals. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Martinez. A base hit in his first trip. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And that misses, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball swung on. Ready for another chance. Michael Conforto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Michael Conforto.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-2 once more. That 2 will be a foul ball and will stay 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Wilmer Flores.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
Greg Bird.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Greg Bird is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Settling in now, Devin Mesoraco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early.
Stopped on the slide by Dozier. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Fielder, Matt Adams.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Number 4.
Now batting, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Brian Dozier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner from the stretch. Paul Dejan started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but he holds up. Now at the plate, Nate Eovaldi.
Leading off for the Mets, pitcher Nate Eovaldi.
Into the windup and the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Gordon is there. 1 away. Here's Juan Lagares. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Juan Lagares.
A called strike over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second. Stopped on the slide by Dozier. He is out. Digging in once again, Nicholas Goldman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Goldman.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Logan.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Coming to the plate now, Miles Mikolas. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Conforto over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First things first, here's a throw over. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Forsythe rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, and he is in there. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. Runner at second here with one man out. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jose Martinez checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place. Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
And he'll get there in plenty. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup. There's
a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gordon racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a flare out to left center. Forsythe onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in once again. Action in the
left fielder, Matt Adams.
Into the windup and the pitch. In tied at 93, ball one.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And this one's too far inside, ball two. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Calling for it, Schwarber. 1 out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Felt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lagares is under it, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Wilmer Flores. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Wilmer Flores.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gordon is there. 1 down. Ready once again, Greg Bird. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Bird.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Ready now, Devin Mesoraco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw. Aggressive swings out of him to start this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Todd Frazier.
Hitting for the Mets. Number 29, Todd Frazier.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Gordon on the move. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Jerry Blevins gets the call from
number 39.
Coming to the plate now.
Blevins.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Grounded foul. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in to try it again. Logan Forsythe. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Rendell Grichuk will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Rendell Grichuk.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And the throw is Mike Mayers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Here's Juan Lagares. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ozuna is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Nicholas Goldman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A chance here for Dozier at second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen.
Number 46. Kevin.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Ozuna. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Well, obviously not biting on the first two, so they'll go ahead and give him the freebie here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Dozier on to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here. Now batting, Alex Gordon. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth. Robert Gesellman is on to pitch out of the now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Mesoraco corrals it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Here's Matt Adams now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. From the stretch. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Softly hit out towards short. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Standing in, Wilmer Flores. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And he'll step off. Steve Pearce.
Bench hitting for the Mets, number 28, Steve Pearce.
Lou Trevino will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Greg Bird. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Martinez is right there. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Catcher, Devin Mesoraco.
Here's the first pitch. Devin Mesoraco is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation.
Dominic Leone comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 pitch. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Austin Jackson.
Hitting for New York, number 26, Austin Jackson.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Adam Liberatore comes on to work on
number 36
into the box now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swings through the slider there. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Dozier. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
1 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Mesoraco recovers, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Paul Dejan. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the 2nd one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a 3rd one. 3 in a row. Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Stepping up now, Juan Lagares. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Nicholas Goldman, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Hard liner toward short, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your... Now in the box, Logan Forsythe. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bird is over and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Dominic Leone, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you. I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Ehire Adrianza becomes out number 2 this inning. Harrison Bayer will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to retire the side. So we'll... Joe Smith takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 38.
Striding in once again, Ian Desmond. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. This is hit sharply to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. The 0-1. Right side, hit hard. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Pierce. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
First baseman, number 33.
Ready for another chance? Greg Bird. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Bayer over to his left. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. But he's going to think twice here and put the brakes on. So this game will remain tied at least another.
Devin Mesoraco.
Hit hard towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now
standing in now, the pitcher, Adam Liberator. Brendan Rodgers will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. This is flared out towards second. And now a jump throw against his body on to first, and the Mets are going to. Seth Lugo takes over now to start.
Now pitching for the New York Mets.
Here's Marcelo Zuna, and it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jose Martinez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Matt Adams. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
On to first, and that'll. Here's Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Center fielder number 12.
And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he's retired, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Nicholas Goldman. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. A 1-0 delivery. Sinker stays outside and is behind now, 2-0. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Kyle Schwarber will be next. A strike, and it's 3-1. Hit to short. To his left, Dejan. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He was a double play victim last time around. Popped high in the air. Martinez is there, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
On to first is Desmond, and that's in time for the first out.
Ryan Dozier.
Skied into straightaway right. Conforto moves over. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Paul Dejan.
Paul Dejan.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Last time through was a base hit. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hit hard towards center. And that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Up next for the Mets.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Bud Norris enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Down the first baseline. One there. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pearce now. It was a walk in his last trip. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Stepping up to the plate, Logan Forsythe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Late that time for a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Bud Norris. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again? And in game 1 of this series, it sure doesn't hurt that you make the closer come in, and he threw a ton of pitches. It's possible he might not be available going forward.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Bud Norris becomes out number 2 this inning. Harrison Bayer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this.
And we'll have to leave it there. Ready now, Greg Bird. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
Grounded to the right. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play.
Now batting.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. Trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Mets.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Seth Lugo. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bayer on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bird in foul ground, 1 away. Digging in, Jose Martinez, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Matt Adams now, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0-for-5 so far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to retire the side. So we'll play. Here's Juan Lagares. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far.
Center fielder number 12.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count. 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. So striding forward now, Nicholas Goldman.
Nicholas.
Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this one drops. Ready with another 2-strike offering. High pop up. Forsythe is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. The 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Adams sprinting after it. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Desmond. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ozuna giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Michael Conforto. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Conforto ranging back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And look at this. Molina trying for 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 4 with a Paul Seward gets the pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. I'm set with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Boy, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Paul Dejan. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Mets will finally close this one out in 15 innings as the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs on 13 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium.
MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis.